Back on the Chamber Report, time now for our monthly visit with Darlene Sogn. Darlene and her husband Bruce own Oakwood Insurance Agency in Coon Rapids. But more importantly, from a Chamber standpoint, she is chairperson of the Board of Directors of the Anoka Area Chamber of Commerce. She started that term in September. It will run through next August. Darlene, welcome back to the show. You survived last month and you came back.
I did, but I didn't watch the replay.
You didn't watch the replay. Okay. And you know what? I don't watch them either because we were here.
Right.
So what do we got to say? All right, let's talk a little bit. I mentioned earlier that the Chamber has a birthday party. Now, instead of birthday cake, we had really good hash browns up at Greenhaven.
The breakfast was delicious.
It was. So our 72nd annual meeting breakfast up at Greenhaven on October 8th, and what a great crowd and what a great feel. You were one of our event sponsors along with Inky Elf, Connexus Energy, and Anoka Dental. Thank you for that. But it was just a good vibe in that room.
It always is. I think people need to connect, and that's a good opportunity to connect. And even though you're not fully awake, it's very engaging.
It is, and we handed out some hardware. One of the pieces that you had was to receive the gavel, and you actually received the gavel from Tony Sofio.
And I didn't hit anybody, so that was a plus.
You did not. We had no Three Stooges moments there. Yeah. But Tony gave you the gavel as he wrapped up his year. You dropped a plaque off for him. You talked to the membership. Just a little bit about your year coming up, and tell everybody what you had to say there.
Well, I'm really looking forward to the new year. If you aren't active in the Chamber, you need to get active because you don't fully appreciate or see what they do for the community and do for the business, and most of all, do for our youth, because we've got to bring them in to the flow and get them connected with the things in the community. So Pete and Tammy do a wonderful job, and the supporters of the Chamber.
No doubt. You know, when you talk about the kids, we had 5 students from the Anoka High School DECA class. Now, you're looking at the 1977-78 president of Anoka High School DECA Club. So I have been supportive of that group. And what is DECA? Distributive Education Clubs of America. I wanted to get into radio, and so there was a local radio station in Anoka called Kano Radio, K-A-N-O. And I got into that program to hopefully intern there, and I did, and ended up with a career there before this career at the Chamber. So we had students there. We just had an event. It was called our Big Ideas, kind of a trades event for kids, high school kids. We had over 200 of them out to the Chamber office. We had this it's called the Big Ideas Learning Lab, where kids can go in and learn about some of the trades. We had an Oculus lab in the Chamber meeting room, so kids could go in, they'd put on those headsets, and it was so funny because I was walking through the room and they were jackhammering, and you could hear it, but their hands were going. And Darlene, you talk about us connecting with kids. This is just to let them know about career options that are maybe something they're not even thinking about.
It's not just that, too. Not every child is geared to go to college, and some of them, the trade schools are a perfect fit, and actually a lot of them make more money than the college degree people. So pick a career that you enjoy and love, and you'll be successful, and that's what the kids need to know. Don't look at the paycheck first, look at what you enjoy.
Yeah, exactly, and that's our job, is just to give options out there. So the Board of Directors last year talked about this, actually it was last spring, about, hey, do we want to do this? Because to be honest, we rented that Big Ideas Lab and their incredible staff, and it wasn't cheap. That's okay. What a great way to spend some of the Chamber monies to work with those high school kids. And we do that all the time with any time that the career coordinators need any help. We are there to help. We have businesses that will go out to classes and talk if I get those calls from time to time. And then, of course, our scholarship program. So that was one of the pieces that was huge, and loved having those kids out at the annual meeting. But it was a great day. We gave away a bunch of hardware, and I want to mention some of these Business of the Year winners and some other things. We have 3 members of the Board of Directors that finished their terms and retired, and those 3 were Kayla Kaufman from Anoka Exhaust and Welding, Andy Meyer from the Bank of Elk River, and Sean Novak from Templar Firearms Training. Thank you to all 3 for your service and time on the board. We had our Business of the Year winners announced, and what we do is we put together 3 finalists in 3 categories: retail, service, and manufacturing. And actually a bunch more names go in front of the Board of Directors, and then they talk through it and come up with 3 finalists in each of those categories. That then goes out to the Chamber membership for voting. Whoo, and they do vote. It's a tremendous amount of people that vote, and only chamber members can. So here are the winners. The Retail Business of the Year, Margie's Kitchen and Cocktails. Service Business of the Year is Liberty Comfort Systems, and the Manufacturing Business of the Year is Life Fitness. So we're going to have those three businesses on in upcoming shows, so you get a chance to learn more about them. Congratulations to all of them. 2 more awards were given out. Our Ambassador of the Year, Darlene has been a recipient of that. It was given to Ted Shopek from Village Bank. And our President's Award for Volunteerism, Darlene has also won that. It went to Deb Wheely from Impact Accounting. And again, thank you to everybody that attended. Thank you to our table sponsors. Thank you to our event sponsors. And just what a great way to kick off year 72. And Darlene, away we go.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm ready to put my spruce tip pots out. I mean, you want to talk about pumpkin smells? I like the Fraser firs.
Yeah.
And the Christmas
Yeah.
scents
Oh,
coming.
you're talking to kind of Christmas nut man
Oh,
here.
yes, I know.
And you as well, and because I've seen the stuff and it's impressive. I'll tell you what, I'm excited for this year, and we are already planning the gala dinner. You are chair of that committee, because why wouldn't you? And have been for a long time. We have a theme, and we know when it's going to be in February.
So the theme is the Aloha, and the date is February
21st.
21st. And we are also accepting donations for the fundraising portion for the silent auction and live auction. So if you have something you'd like to donate to either one of them, contact myself, Pete, or Tammy, and we'd be happy to pick them up and accept any and all donations. And we have silent auction click bid, so people don't have to attend to be bidding on the items.
Yeah, and honestly, you don't need to be a member of the chamber either. I mean, ClickBid, safe, secure. You put in your credit card information. When that silent auction ends, which it will at, I believe, 9 p.m. on February 21st, we'll open it up 2 weeks out. It closes, you win, you can pick the items up at the chamber office, or if you happen to be at the gala, you can pick them up right then and there. But I'll be honest, the office is already starting to get filled up as stuff is coming in. So if you have stuff, hey, we'll take it. All right, Darlene, 2 shows done, only 10 more to go.
That's good.
That's good. We're getting there, slow but sure. Now, and I say this every time, and it's important, we do not pay this woman or any other person who serves on the board, either past or present, a salary. You guys do it because you believe in the chamber. However, that does not pay the bills. It does not buy spruce tips. So tell everybody about Oakwood Insurance and what you do there and how somebody can get a hold of you.
Oakwood Insurance Agency is an independent agency. We have full staff that work personal lines, commercial, life, health. We do a little bit of everything, and the people are extremely friendly. So if you need anything quoted, even if we're not the best quote on the market for you, if you have a good policy, we'll tell you. So give us a call and let us give you a quote. We're located on the corner of Northdale and Hanson.
And what's the phone?
Phone number 763-754-1274.
She is Darlene Sogn. She is chairperson of the board of directors of the Anoka Area Chamber for this fiscal year. Darlene,
I got a
thank
correction.
you so much.
I get too many numbers in my head.
Okay.
So the best number is the 763-754-1824. If you want me direct for something, it's 612-272-6472.
There you go.
It's been a long day for me, I'm telling you.
Yeah, and plus, who knows their cell number? I never call myself. That was impressive. You got that one. All right. Darlene Sogn, chair of the board of directors of the Anoka Area Chamber of Commerce. Come back next month.
I will.
All right. We are going to take a break, then. It's the segment you like best. It's member profiles. Chance for you to find out who some of the over 600 members of the Anoka Area Chamber of Commerce are.